I'm here with Adrian Manz of TraderInsight.com. Welcome, Adrian.
Thanks, Tim.
Well, talk about your overall philosophy about trading. How do you approach the markets each day?
I'm pretty much top down. I'll take a look at what the broader markets are doing. I'm always in touch with what the major indices are doing, and then I want to know what the sectors are doing. And then once I sort of have that background in place, I'll go and I'll just flip through the charts that I'm interested in. Used to be stocks from $30 to $100 a share I was looking at. Unfortunately, in the current market, those are kind of hard to find. So the criterion's broadened down to probably $10 or $15 up into the 60s and 70s. But I'll flip through 1,000 charts, 1,100 charts, 1,200 charts, and try to find things that make sense in light of what the broader market and the individual sectors are doing.
And how long did it take you to really get good and quick? You could flip through these charts that quickly, and then the patterns just kind of show themselves to you.
Well, when I started trading, I was definitely using computerized scans. I was letting TradeStation back then had a chart scanner, and I would use that to flip through. And it probably took a couple of years before I was really completely shifted over to doing everything by hand. I'd always go and say, well, what else in this sector might be moving, and try to see it. And then I realized I'd just be just as quick to flip through them. Now I probably do a chart a second, so it's not so bad. Initially, it's a lot of work, and you'll spend hours and hours just flipping through.
And do you have specific patterns that you're looking for in the charts? One or two things that you're looking for?
I've got 9 daily patterns that I trade that move with the market cycles and are pretty representative of what the overall market's doing. And then I have 3 intraday patterns that I look for as well.
So these intraday patterns, is that what you're trading mostly these days with all this volatility, not holding overnight?
No, well, I never hold overnight. The daily patterns are for the following sessions intraday trading. But 90% of what we're doing is coming from a daily chart. And then probably the balance are these pattern failures and things that we look for on an intraday time frame.
Has your strategy changed much with all this increased volatility in the past 3 to 6 months?
The strategies haven't really changed because we're just focused on different patterns, right? So like in the last year, if you looked at the trading from a couple of years ago, the patterns would have been very evenly distributed. This year, it's been the meat of what we're doing is fastball setups, which are range expansions, and switch hitter setups, which are pullbacks from range expansions. So it's just more representative of what's going on.
Why the baseball analogy?
Well, I like baseball, right? So I thought it was an easy way to have a metaphor for everybody to remember. And also because this around the horn thing to me represented the cycle that the market goes through, and that's really what I was trying to get at. Everybody says, "Well, that's a great idea, baseball analogy," and sometimes they miss the point that it's the market also moves around the horn.
Adrian, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
You're watching the MoneyShow.com video network.